Let's have a conversation.
Thank you for having me on. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm sure I'll see you at one of these events again
all
soon.
Time. We got Mark with the Mindful Reality podcast, who I've been a guest on, and it was a blast.
Thank you for having me, honestly, and I cannot wait to do it again. We're going to do this again in the future. I just know it.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy. Now, as you can see, the quality of my video has been upgraded. The reason the quality of my video has been upgraded is y'all been saying it's grainy. I've been just rolling with it because I'm like, y'all ain't watching me for the quality of my video. You're watching me for my content, but it is what it is. I lost my webcam. I don't know what I did with it. Well, I had two webcams. I gave one to my mom, and I couldn't find the other one, so I was just going with the MacBook video quality. But what happened was, basically, it's like an early birthday present for myself. My mic is on the way. I'm getting a new mic. My mic was actually stolen from the trunk of my car. And I have my light. So I kind of have my setup, one of my two setups. That's besides the point. Ma, you were one of the people complaining about it, by the way. What's up? Yes, I read that before I got on live, and I'm so sorry to hear that. Melanie, and I hope that he gets better. You are my BB guy. Appreciate that. Hello, Ma. Watch the same kind of videos on various subjects. What's up, Charmed Life? Sorry about your stepdad, Melanie. Pray your hands in the chat if you're watching this for Melanie's stepdad. You don't look like a giant pixel. Proud of you, Mark. All right. So where are we at today? Today, we had the battle of two zombies, but it wasn't really a battle. But allegedly, we had a battle of two zombies. Yeah, before I even start that, the prayer hands are for Melanie, for Melanie's stepdad. So after we knew, hold on. Oh, hey, Louise, or Louise, I'm sorry, Louise. Yeah. So after we knew that Cameron won part 1, which was the 3-part challenge with the shovel and the balance and everything like that, we knew that he was going to choose to play the puzzle. They showed that leak of what the puzzle was. Some people try to say, oh, no, that's not really the puzzle. Oh, yes, it was an accidental leak of the puzzle. And as soon as we saw that, it was like, all right, Cameron's coming back into this house. I said multiple times I would be shocked if Cameron loses that puzzle. So they made it big and dramatic. They had a build-up. They showed the end of what happened with the original competition they had with the shovel. Cameron wins that. Goes back in the house. Jared is crying. Jared is comforted by his mom, by Felicia, by Mimi, Luis. Yeah. Wasted week, wasted episode for sure. I agree with you. I fell asleep during most of the episode. What's up, Tasha? What's going on? So all the talk, Cameron said, I will be coming back. I will be coming back. So we get to the puzzle. Julie says, you got a big decision on your hands, but before you decide, I'm going to explain to you what the puzzle is. We've seen this before. We actually saw something like this that Frankie did by himself that was a two-person thing. I don't know how to describe that thing, but, you know, get the ball in the hole. That's it. They had some name for it. I don't remember. So Cameron wins the puzzle rather easily. And with that said, the big twist that everybody has been talking about nonstop all season is over. Jared is eliminated from the game. He is no longer a part of the game. Now Cirie is in there on her own. This is what I was thinking. When I saw that there was 3 minutes on the clock, I said, oh, he probably has to get all 3 in. But then when I realized that it was just 1 that he had to get in there, I said, oh, it's a wrap. Even after he dropped the first ball, you saw how quickly he got this the second one up. Because the first one, he was really slow and then dropped it when he was coming down on the other side. The second one, he was like, brought it up in like 2 seconds. So I'm like, it's over. It's over. He had way too much time. That was really easy and anticlimactic, but it is what it is. Now we know for sure Jared is out. To tell you the truth, though, I felt bad for him when he was doing his exit interview with Julie. And then Julie asked him about Cirie, and he was trying to hold it together. He just started bawling his eyes out. I felt bad for him at that point. I mean, I honestly, with the game that he had been playing, he deserves to be the one home, quite honestly. It is what it is. He was not playing a good game. He lasted as long as he could. He had a shelf life in the game. And obviously, a lot of people in the house wanted him out. That's why he was voted out. So being in there against Cameron in any kind of battle back would have been hard for anybody to win. I don't think any of the remaining guys, well, I think everyone would have had a hard time against Cameron. That's just a fact. I think it had a lot more to do with him feeling like he disappointed Cirie. Jared made me tear up. He was crying. He feels he disappointed his mom. Yeah, I think for sure he thinks he disappointed his mom. All this time, he's like, I'm trying to make a name for himself. I'm trying to make a name for myself, he was saying. And he was saying that he has his own game plan and all that. But an aspect that we don't talk about is the fact that it is a mother and son in the house. She's probably broken up and torn up about him not being there. And he's like, now my mom is in there with the wolves. And the thing is, unlike Survivor and even unlike the Traitors, even though you need alliances in Survivor and the Traitors, it's less on you as the individual, number one, because everything is a team game until the end. And you don't have to have, like in the Big Brother house, once people are against you, what can you do? I don't know how good of a job she did of minimizing her threat level and mending fences this week. It seemed like she was trying to do that, but who knows? I thought the same, Miss Tasha. That was too easy. I thought it was too easy as well. And also, I wanted it to be a head-to-head where they do a competition against each other live. That's what I wanted to see, but I thought so too, because the one thing is, Cameron is so cool under pressure. That's the thing that we saw in both of those challenges. The original one that he beat Jared in to be able to make the choice, and then this one. Very steady hands, very calm. Very, very calm with it. I'm betting the HOH comp will be the same as the zombie battle back. Could be. Yeah, they have the HOH competition tonight. I sincerely hope Jared improves his behavior and learns from his experience. So do I. And for me, I can separate life and Big Brother. A lot of people don't do that. It's like if they act a certain way on Big Brother, throw them away. I'm not like that. It is what it is. What's up, Eddie Ed? He'll fit in well on the challenge. I guess. I don't know if he'll be. I don't even know if he'd be great on the challenge, but I know he will go on the challenge. If they cast him, he will for sure choose to go on the challenge. I wanted Mr. Chaos Cam to stay, but I felt sorry for Jared. My thing, though, with Cam is that a lot of his chaos was related to Jared. So I don't really know if he's going to be causing chaos in Jared's absence, because he already got out Izzy, and now Jared is the only person who's really left is Sari. And that shot at Corey that I was hoping he was going to take, he's talking about Felicia. So I don't know. I don't know if he's really going to cause too much more chaos, but we'll see. I kind of hope he turns on Corey in America. That's probably the only entertaining storyline left. The Corey America drama. Not the Corey America drama, but the Corey America Cam drama. Everyone will totally understand why and how Jared played how he played. The Big Brother community is ruthless, Luis. Hi, Edward. I agree 100%. Sari did a great job. I think she's only number one to Felicia right now. And she's not number one to Felicia anymore. She's I don't know what she is to Felicia. Now that Felicia and Mimi have formed this partnership. Despite them making it all, families fight and this and that and the other. I don't really think that she's high on Team Sari at this point. I think HOH might be a crapshoot. They haven't done one in a while, or maybe a puzzle of sorts. Yeah, because if they're doing it right after this competition, Luis might be right. Jared does give me Challenge USA. He specifically said Challenge USA. Anyone can be on Challenge USA, really. I mean, Challenge crossover, because that's what they do. Hope Blue keeps the secret like Izzy did, but doubt it. But the thing about the secret is I don't really feel like the secret has too much power at this stage. Because if he's not in the house, that's what he said to Julie in the exit interview. She was like, Sari doesn't know that you told Blue your secret. Are you concerned? And he said, I'd be more concerned if I was in the house. I mean, obviously, it's still concerning for her to know the secret. But at the same time, if she tells the secret and it's only Sari in there and Jared has not even made jury, how dangerous is that secret? Because Sari lost all her allies. Blue is going to keep that secret unless she's on the block with Sari, pretty much. And even then, I don't even think that would be a tipping point like that. Yeah, Felicia's not on Team Izzy anymore. I mean, Felicia is not on Team Sari anymore. Sorry, I meant Sari might be Felicia's #1 target. That makes more sense than what you originally said. Appreciate the super chat, Edward. For starters, I hope Mimi and Sari win HOH. Mimi or Sari wins the HOH. Question: if Cam wins, you think he will be the target? Who do you think will be the target? Okay. He said Felicia, so I don't think he would backdoor Felicia. I think Felicia would be one of the people on the block. If he said that's who he's targeting, I would take him at that word. The second person he puts up, either Mimi or Sari, because it doesn't sound like he's going to put up Corey or America. But he might have Corey as a backdoor option. So I think on the block would probably be Felicia and either Mimi, probably Felicia and Mimi. But that's just my guess right now. Okay. Now I guess I want to see how the Minutemen, Jag and Matt play the game. It's getting slow on my comments, y'all. To be honest, if not slow for you guys, but slow as in it's taking a while for the comment to show up on the screen for me. To be honest, if Sari is looking to win, she needs Corey and Jury. He's the only one that understands her gameplay. It depends on who she's against. In theory, I know what you're saying, but it depends on who she's sitting there next to. Cam voting for Felicia or Corey? No way around it at this point. Not Corey, though. I think Corey would be a backdoor for him. If Cam wins, he better not make a dumb move. I kind of hope Cam wins. Where his cards are. If he puts Felicia up, we are in for a chaotic week. I finally got my mouse connected. That's what I was doing all this time. We are in for a chaotic week. If my guy Cam wins the HOH and if he puts up Felicia. Because we know how Felicia is when she doesn't get what she likes. I think Sari will beat anyone but Cam Matt at this point. The thing about Sari is it's not about who Sari will beat. It's about Sari making it. Because Sari has not won anything yet. So the only way that she makes it is if she avoids being targeted for the last, 5 weeks or something like that. And that would be an amazing feat if nobody targets her in 5 weeks. I'm for a Bowie Jane HOH, but my #1 pick, you already know who my #1 pick would be if I was picking who I want to be HOH this week. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Mimi would be my HOH if I had my way. Hi, everyone. Production is likely pushing Cam to target Felicia. He will go along with it because they gave him a chance to come back. Hi, Harmony. This is what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, there's 5 weeks and there's 10 people. I know they'll probably have at least one more double eviction. So that would take us down. Let's say, let me do the Jag because Jag does the math all the time. If next week we got rid of 2 people, let's say, right? We're down to 7. We still have 4 weeks left. 7. Oh, we would have 8 people. And we still have 4 weeks left, 8 people. They would have to have at least what, two double evictions? I don't know, man. You know what's easier than me trying to do the math? Do y'all know what's easier than me trying to do the math? I'm just asking you.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Thank you, Ma, for that opportunity to put up my first meme of the night. Okay, only Felicia has won for the women. Wow. I knew that, but I wasn't really thinking about it. Bowie, Sari, America, Blue. Who else? Is that it? Of the women who are left? I know Riley won one before she left. But what is it? Wow, that's great. Mimi. That's crazy. Only one woman that's in the house currently has won. But then again, you think about it. Well, that's won any competition because only one of the men that's left has won HOH, which is Cam. I know that Matt won a veto, and I think that Jag won what, one veto, 2 vetoes? But the only people in there that had won HOH was of men were Jared and Cam. Everybody placing them bets for HOH tonight. Big Brother finale is on Thursday, November 9. Interesting. That's too late, man. Hey, Melanie. I hope your stepdad is doing okay, and I hope you're doing okay. America 10 players, ages. Blue 25, Bowie 45, Cameron 34, Corey 22, Felicia 63, Jag 25, Matt 27, McCool 30, Sari 53. Maybe one more double and the third jury joining in the last episode. Yep. Thanks for your care. No problem. I always say this. Everybody on this page, well, the people that were on this page last year, life is life and Big Brother is Big Brother. My dad had a stroke while I was covering a Big Brother episode last year. So I fully get it. And when that happened, it was maybe a few nights before the finale. So when the finale came on, I threw myself into the finale as a way to distract myself. But that was still something I had to deal with and cope with in between and offline. So I'll always pause anytime that somebody says they have some kind of struggle, family member, sick themselves, something going on outside of the show. I thought BB is doing an F3 this year. No, Mark, thank you for playing it. Thanks. Mimi, Blue, I'm a little behind on the comments. Sorry, y'all. Corey won HOH, but LOL. Did he really? Oh, Corey won HOH, but I wasn't thinking about it because of the fact that they had this battle back competition. It made me forget. So he was going over the dates, players, and winners. She just has to get there. That's the main thing. She has to arrive at that final 2. That's the hard part. Matt has 2 vetoes. Jag has 2 vetoes. Okay. I watch a little of everything. Blue, Bowie will be their votes to keep those 3. Anyone miss when Big Brother was? I know. I don't like it ending in November. It's not cool for me. Last year, it ended right before my birthday, which is Monday, by the way. Thanks. It means a lot. It's hard. I get it. 6 weeks left. 8 need to leave. Have a triple eviction, and you're there to the final 2. Makes sense. I remember you telling that story. It has resonated. I'm glad it does. Because sometimes you wonder if sharing those things makes a difference or not. I'm so excited to see my father tomorrow. We're going to watch Adult Swim together. That's what's up. No way. I didn't think about that either. I love Yellow Jackets when it comes back. I can't wait. I'm not liking the fall. Mind you, the players are starting to get colds. You remember when in the first week or the second week, Sari had that terrible cold or virus or whatever it was, and the whole house got it? So if they're getting sick again, this would be the second cycle where everybody has been sick. It does make a difference. So, as I said, everyone said the show is rigged. Everybody said that script be scripting, all that. Jared's out. Jared is gone. Jared is not coming back. Cam won part 3 of this competition as expected. He's back in the house. We're going to see who wins the HOH tonight. Let me check my Paramount Plus. I kind of doubt. Yeah, it won't be on because they seem to come back when the West Coast version of the show is showed. I'm not even going to check. One of y'all would have told me. All right. That cough has run through the house. America still has one. Matt's been sniffing. And Mimi, Blue haven't been feeling well either. Y'all think that Jared is going to go back to Kenzie after this? She waiting for him? I'm trying to keep healthy. My family had like a 10-day long cold about 2 weeks ago. I miss it being a summer show. It's weird for me that we are almost in October and we still have over a month left of the show. October 1 is Sunday. And if the show is ending November 9, that means that we have quite a little ways to go. I'm just opening up my calendar in case you're wondering. Okay. We're the 28th of September right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got 6 weeks to go. We actually have 6 weeks until the show ends. It would have been 5 weeks or 4 or 5 weeks if we had our normal number of days, which was like, 82 or something like that. Last year, it was in the 80s, past couple of years. But because it's 100 days, we got 6 weeks left. We have exactly 6 weeks from today before the show ends. Gosh, 6 weeks, man? It's not interesting enough for me at this stage. Yes, Jared will try and probably talk her into taking him back, and if Blue wins, watch him try. Yeah, he wants his trip to Italy. He's weighing his options. TN has several allergies, colds, Mucinex. I'm on now, and antibiotics. I don't know. Big Brother being a summer show fits the vibe. I mean, the water background on Julie's screens means it's literally supposed to be a summer show. It used to start around summer solstice, June. Yes, it did. And ended around fall equinox. Okay, before I get into any more of these comments, I gotta check YouTube. I gotta check my YouTube on my phone to see what do you guys have for the number of likes on my video, because I am seeing, well, I'm not seeing it yet, but I see 34 viewers at this time. So I'm expecting to see 34 likes at least. I saw 40 viewers at one point. Okay, so my number that I am seeing is 16, which is half the number of viewers. So that means at least 16, 17, 18 of you are not doing your job. Please hit that like button to help boost me in the algorithm, because
What
why are you
sense
not
does
going to
that
play for me?
make?
Okay, here we go.
The math is not mathing.
Okay, back to the comments. I think she'll go back to him. This is probably not the first time. Probably not. The twist was terrible. The twist was like running in mud. At least the show keeps me occupied during school. I heard that. I heard that they're already casting, and I don't really want a winter season, quite frankly. If there is a winter season, I'll be here for it, covering it. But in terms of if I was just watching it and it had nothing to do with my business, I don't know how invested I would be in a back-to-back season. It's a lot. Big Brother season is a lot. Some fans say Jared told his girlfriend before he was going to have a showmance. Do you think he told her ahead? I think they talked about the possibility based on what I've heard of her putting on her Twitter. She did not accept my request, so with actors still on strike, it might make some sense. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't Diddy bopping.
Right. Okay.
I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
If I win, one of them won't be Diddy bopping.
Mm-hmm. I think those guys really have become friends.
Yeah, I think they
respect each other.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, once you get rid of all of the BS and you can have an honest conversation, then I think that's respect enough. And the problem is a lot of them can't do that because everybody talking in riddles and tongue twisters and want to be so smart and so calculated. Y'all really not that smart, honestly. Y'all just had a few lucky breaks. I don't look at anybody like, oh, yep, that's smart. No.
Yeah, everybody just, oh, of course, smart. And y'all
just liars.
They just sit there and act like we just dumb in this game and we just here because they just let us stay.
No, y'all not smart. Y'all just liars who get lucky
You're
from time
liars.
to time.
All right, I hope you don't mind my commercial break. Thanks, Mimi, for holding that spot. Okay. BB equals summer to me. Me too. 17 likes on my end. Uh-oh, is the math not mathing? 17, 18, 7. I just liked 18. Sorry, just liked. I forgot. That's okay. Better late than never, but never late is better. 21, 21. All I know is the math ain't mathin'. Never fails to get a crack out of me, and it never will for me. The algorithm is not mathing correct. That's for sure, because they don't send me people. I had to build all these group on my own. Hey, everyone. Sorry I'm late tonight. Better late than never. Thanks for showing up, Tammy. I think I'll skip the feed. It's too much. It's so much. Even if I cover Big Brother, I couldn't do it in the same capacity. Like, imagine me doing 100 days of Big Brother coverage and then taking a short break and jumping back in. I can't. I'm not. If I did this full time for a living, maybe, but I don't. So I can't do it. I can't do it in the same capacity. Yes, please no winter season. Please. Winter season will be stressful. Didn't the strike end this week? I think there were supposed to be boundaries, and he crossed them all. Who crossed the boundaries? The writer's strike ended, but the actors are still going. All right. I heard the writer's strike. I heard the writers aren't on strike anymore, though. I know, right? It feels like it's been so long ago for real. I think Mackenzie and Blue will both jump off the Jared train. You think he's going to be left by himself? He needs to take time to figure things out. Clearly, his thing with Blue, when you were watching all the conversations he was having with her, seemed a lot more than game. Quite honestly. This is why I hope Mimi pulls off a win, if she's even trying to pull off a win.
Okay. Well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't Diddy bopping.
Right. Okay.
I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
If I win, one of them won't be Diddy bopping.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I would be the one sitting next to Mimi going, mm-hmm. You win that. Make sure one of them's not Diddy bopping, and I'll sit here and chill. I will sit here and chill while you win and make sure that one of them is not Diddy bopping. Mimi will for sure go far, maybe the last 5. Mark speed running these comments because I am behind. I'm 3 minutes behind still. It is good. UK celeb BB has American celebs too. Jared and his girlfriend. All right. I just found you a few weeks ago, but the algorithm sent me to you. Thanks. You're one of the few, though. There's about maybe 10 people that told me the algorithm sent them. I was here last year, but I found this channel a few weeks ago. Please, not a winter season. Maybe it's a celebrity or all stars. I thought the actors only striked to support the writers. Blue's family might plan to detox her. They are not here for Jared. Maybe a mini Big Brother season. Like, I wouldn't mind that, but I don't think that would be it. But I wouldn't mind that. Celebrities, yeah, I might be able to do a celebrity season. We are making it hard. The comments are the best part, number one, and number two, they give us stats at the end of all these feeds, and I look at the stats, and it's not just a matter of how many people are in here. It's also they give you stats about who's in the chat. Not who's in the chat, but how many people are in the chat and how much comments are in the chat. Like, all of that stuff actually matters. So the chat being lit is actually important. Thank you all. I'm at 23. Oh, you got sent by the algorithm too? So the algorithm is telling me, don't disrespect me, Mark, because I am helping you out. I apologize tonight. Algorithm gods, I apologize. There's at least 3-4 people in here who said that you sent them to me. So thank you. Even though you weren't here at the beginning of the season when I was in here with 5-6 people, you got here eventually. They did it to support them initially, but then they were like, we deserve some fair benefits too. I think whoever wins HOH, it definitely sets the tone for the rest of the season. It's at this point in time, I forgot who said this, but this season right now is not about strategy anymore. I think Jag said it. It's not about strategy at all. It's just a matter of who wins. Nobody's loyal. People are loyal to 1, maybe 2 people at the most. I just searched for anyone doing a live BB. That's funny. That's interesting. Because I don't even know how it would show that I'm doing a live BB stream because I don't hashtag. But I'm glad you're here, though. That's interesting, though. Blue is a free spirit, and Blue is in New York, right? She's in New York, right? Because if she is, we snatching up that interview. The comments give you more to talk and think. Honestly, though, when I first started covering Big Brother, I wasn't doing lives. So I would sit down and I would just cover the episode. And I would just take a whole bunch about the episode. And then I would read my notes. And then I would post a video and I would respond to the comments. But this is better because, number one, I was missing the majority of the comments. And number two, it was just a whole video on my thoughts and opinions only. And I know there's people who do all pre-recorded videos or most pre-recorded videos of their Big Brother coverage. And I'm not knocking that because I watch some of those videos sometimes. But my primary thing that I love to do is engagement. That's actually what makes me like Big Brother. I didn't start watching Big Brother. Okay, so I watched 1.5 seasons of Big Brother without fans, without talking to fans about it. Like some of season 22 and all of season 23, I just watched on my own and spoke to nobody about those. But this became a part of my enjoyment for watching the show ever since last season. So I hope to never really have to give that up. But we'll see what happens. 45 people. We got 45 people in the chat. And what number are y'all seeing of likes? I'm about to jump out of here and jump back in so I can see. I am seeing 28 likes. I'm seeing the number of people in here jumping up, but I'm seeing the likes staying the same. So there.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Shout out to Mimi for being in the house and on my live at the same time. Teleportation powers for the win. I think if Sari really wants to, she can get an all-women's alliance going. To be honest, I think she's the only one with the social miss to pull it off. She has a shot. I need Mimi, Felicia, or Blue to win the HOH. Are you apologizing to an invisible entity? I sure am. I keep seeing your community posts and shorts. That's what's up. YouTube separates videos, shorts, lives, at least on the app. Blue is annoying to me. So no live feeds in the house until the morning. On Thursdays, I've realized they don't put the live feeds back up until after Big Brother shows in Pacific time. So Big Brother in Pacific time is ending in about 12 minutes. Oh, no, actually, since it was 9 Eastern, it would be 12 Eastern. So it's starting in 12 minutes. My bad. So they might not have those live feeds on until like an hour after it ends. So we might not see those live feeds on till like 2:30 in the morning based on how it's been. What's up, Tony, by the way? I don't know if I've seen you here. If I have not, let me know where you're from and how you found the page. That's a good idea, but I just think America and Felicia wouldn't do it. America does not want to work with any of this group of Felicia, Sari, and Mimi, for sure. This is a random statement, but I feel like Jared hugged everyone for a long time, and Jag is a hugger. You're saying that he didn't hug Jag for a long time? Or you're saying that you're surprised at how long Jared hugged everybody? 6 women, 4 guys left. The women could link up and try to take the rest of it. A season like this, they could do that in theory, but it's not happening. I'm 4 minutes behind. Sorry, y'all. I feel it was good for him to have an extra week to say goodbye. Not who reads all the comments though. You got to give me credit. I read all the comments. If I miss any comments, it's rare for me to miss a comment. Will it always be like that? I can't promise you that, because when my channel was really lit last year and there was 400 people on the live at one time, I could not get to all the comments. I would say I was getting to like 30-40%. America would if it meant Corey going last. Felicia was the one to bring it up. Just a question of how bitter she still is with Sari. I don't even think the bitterness has anything to do with it. I just think she doesn't care. I'm engaged in your videos. When do I get a ring on my finger? 29 likes. That was a funny one. Same, Sarah. Sari needs to get that going. 30 likes, but there's 49 people in here. That's the second most that I've had this season. I think one live I had 80 people, but this is second to that. So I need the math. 30, 20. Felicia is the comp beast among the ladies. She is the only one who's won. 30. Mimi should be paying you. I know, right? Once she gets out of here, y'all need to tag whoever. You know what? I'm going to do what these other bloggers do. I am going to reach out to Mimi's social media page and tell them I'm a huge fan and I'm hoping to get her on my channel. I'm going to do that for real. I have not been really interested to do interviews, but I am really interested to do a Mimi interview. The sad part is that it's a true sad part, I guess. That only other person would be America and Mimi. I'm a hugger. Sari misted the heck out of America this week, but she knows it, though. That's the thing. She's talking about it. You're great at reading comments. Thank you. My speed reading is getting better, y'all, because I used to be terrible at trying to read through all these things quick. Imagine Mark misses this comment. Nope. Can't you let a woman dream? I've wanted an all-woman alliance since I started watching with the second All-Stars. You can dream all you want, Charm Life. I think that if the house guests were smart, they'd get Sari out next. Why'd you keep a Survivor superstar in the house so long? Just seems like a bad strategy to me. Salute to you in Phoenix, Arizona. Everyone drop a sun in the comments to say hi to Tony. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. I came in and like it right away. What's up, Nicole? Everybody wave to Nicole. Nicole, please tell the group where you're from and how you got to this channel. Please and thank you. Felicia is a comp beast is a riot. It is funny. It is funny because she is the only female that has won. Wow, that is crazy that Felicia is the only woman to be HOH so far. I need these women to step their games up. And she got a lucky one too. I'm not a hugger. I hug people, but I don't hug people I don't know and like. But I guess I would learn to do it if I was on Big Brother. You forgot about Riley. No, I didn't. Oh, Sarah. Well, I said that Riley won. I need the feeds to come back on. Been off all day. Jordan, are you new here? You been here? Told you Mimi would be better just to watch herself talk to herself during the interview. Oh my goodness, it's been so long I forgot about Riley. Mimi must have an imaginary friend. It's the way she's talking to herself, for real. Oh, that's the sun. That's the sun. Corey recognizes how good Sari really is. Cam pretends to, and the others don't seem to take her gameplay seriously because they don't. They're like, because she's not winning comps, we're not worried about her. The Suns are the welcome in here, the wave. Thank y'all for welcoming my new people in here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. The sun emoji and the wave emoji. Appreciate that. Tennessee. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Nicole. This is another hi for Nicole. This is a sun. This is a wave. Oh, we got another Tammy in here. You're new, Jordan. Where are you from? Sometimes people, for me, sometimes people do say I'm not a hugger. That's true. Anyone evicted before Izzy has left my memory? It feels like this show has been so long this season. Feels like we're on a 10-part season and we're on part 5 right now of 10 parts. Welcome Jordan Stevens to the chat. I call it the chat because the chat is the primary thing that people love about this channel. The statistics for BB have broken down that this is an overall BB issue. The percentage of women HOH/veto. Yeah, because they've been saying they need to adjust the types of competitions, but I'm like Mimi. See, I am so connected with Mimi because I'm like Mimi. I would get in there and feel like this is a work environment. And I don't really connect with people like that at work, just being real. I'm friendlier online than I am in real life. I'm not unfriendly, but there's people that think I'm not friendly. Where do you hail from, Jordan? Georgia. I lived in Georgia for 6 months. Covington, Georgia. I lived there in 2011, I think it was. Yeah, I moved there in 2011. Technically, I'm kind of talking to myself right now. When I first started doing these lives, the hardest and weirdest part was sitting here and reading comments, but I'm talking to a camera. So I was talking and I'm seeing comments and I know people are typing the comments, but there's nobody's face in front of me. So it felt very weird to just sit here. But after you do it for a while, I just feel like y'all are here in the room. I'm not a hugger. I'd be the one in the back sneaking towards the kitchen after big moments. Loving your live stream better than the show. Appreciate that. I kind of started doing live streams of the show, of the live streams when I used to be able to stream the live streams on here because I was getting bored of what was going on in the house. And then the comments became an extra form of entertainment for me when the streams were boring. Now the live streams that I do are their own entity. Mimi is an only child. She probably had imaginary friends. I'm not an only child, but my sister is older than me, and I was in the house by myself for 6-7 years. So I kind of lived like an only child for a while. I still have only child syndrome. Like when I go to family functions and we're all staying in the house together, I'm like, I don't like not having access to the bathroom whenever I want it. I don't like putting food in the fridge and going in the fridge and seeing that it's not there. I don't like putting something here and then coming back and not knowing where it is. I don't even watch the shows anymore. I just watch the chats. Where are you, Ma? Derek F. BB23 didn't win a single comp and floated all the way to the end. He had an alliance held for sure, but still. Groundhog Day. Tampa, Florida. I was just around that area. I wasn't in Tampa, but I was close to Tampa and Orlando. Bridgewater, Virginia. Some of them talk to the cameras too. Corey used to have a lot of conversations with the camera, but for some reason he's preoccupied lately. I don't know why. Somebody put in America in the chat if you know why. I'm from a faraway imaginary land named Ohio. We had somebody from Ohio the other day, a couple days ago, I think. And I was telling them how I lived in Michigan for 4 years when I was in college, but I don't think I really stopped in Ohio for anything, but I passed through when I was driving from Massachusetts to Michigan to go to school. Right outside of Nashville. Dr. Will was great at talking right to the camera. Cleveland rocks. I need a hug. You need a hug and a ring. What else do you need, Melanie? What's your thoughts on Corey? I want him to get out. That's my thoughts. Most of my friends I first met online, so I get that. I feel weird when I call them because in reality, I'm just talking to my phone. How are you still surviving in Ohio? I'm an only child and I had imaginary friends when I was a kid. I'm from Ohio too. Ohio, stand up. We got an Ohio alliance in here. I remember being an only child. I haven't been one since 2014. I like Corey's strategy, but Corey has been way too exposed. He sure has. Your boy is going home. I can kind of relate because as my mom told me, I'm one of those people who I don't talk to I'm not necessarily going to say I don't talk to people unless they talk to me. But I am going to say there are rooms of people that I can be in and be completely quiet and say nothing. And there's other rooms that I could go into and be one of the most talkative people in the room. It depends on who's in the room. So there's a group of people in life right now that think I never say anything. And then there's another group of people who think I never stop talking. The truth is probably somewhere in the middle, but I speak when I feel there's a reason for me to speak. I don't speak just to fill space. There's no such thing as an uncomfortable silence for me because I'm not uncomfortable with silence. That was a random side note. Melanie, you ever seen? I saw that. I've seen that. The free hugs thing. My paternal grandparents were from Nashville area. I don't know nothing about Nashville, but I might be going there at some point. I got a friend that moved out there. I'm in Ohio as well. So we got the Ohio Brigade in the building. Shout out to the Ohio Brigade. You don't ask for much, do you, Melanie? What else is Melanie going to ask for next? I don't know. A Bugatti? Oh, my God, me too. You two from Ohio or what? Make a list of what I need. Get a pen. Melanie is high maintenance, y'all. She doesn't need imaginary friends because she has things. Ohio Alliance is hilarious. I'm not good at using this app yet. Oldest of 4, I had an imaginary friend creep my mom out as I was her first. When I was 5, I had you know the name and everything, but you weren't 5 that long ago, so I have to remember that. He had purple hair and was from Russia. This is very detailed. I'm scared. I just think he runs his mouth and they just haven't quite figured it out that he's been the one to blab a lot of secrets. 41 likes. I see 42 people in here and you're telling me 41 likes. I'm about to check what I see. But if it's 41 likes, I'll be very happy about that. What do y'all see in terms of likes right now? Get a pen. Corey's a smug, almost 22-year-old that was always going to blow up his own games since he likes to poke the bear. He was trying to minimize his threat level, but he couldn't do it. That fight with Jared, it helped to get Jared out, but it did not help to improve his stance in the game, in my opinion. It was only exclusive to put him in better standing than Jared, which I think he already was in better standing than Jared, quite frankly. Okay, so I'm seeing 40 likes myself. I am impressed with y'all. Thank you. But if you haven't liked, still make sure to like. The reason why I added Russia and Capitol Hill, because that's what I always saw in the news at that time. Interesting. And I'm still scared. I'm more scared now. You are a little 5-year-old watching the news and remembering Capitol Hill in Russia. I am definitely high maintenance, unfortunately. Did you see Corey's convo with Sari about Cody? I saw a clip of it. I didn't see the whole convo. When he was talking about the traders, and she said that he was a big fan of Cody, and she kind of played circles around him on the traders, which she did. She was a much better trader than he was. Did he speak Russian? That's the real question. 42, 41, 42. The math is actually mathing. I need to get a clip of that. Maybe I need to make a clip of myself saying that the math is mathing. You weren't 5 that long ago. That's how you know you've been accepted into my circle, because that's how I talk to my friends in life. We make jokes. I mean, y'all make jokes about me, so I got to return the favor. I still just see 20. It's because you have to go out and come back in. Because if I'm just looking at the likes, it shows the likes of when I got in. So in order for you to see the updated likes, you have to either refresh if you're watching on the computer, or if you're watching on the phone, leave the video, return to the video. That's how that goes. Corey also has been saying the comps will get more mental. They will not, but that's also going to get him targeted. Okay, my parents always had the nightly news with Brian Williams on. That was almost all I watched. I still actually remember when he got fired. Jeez, your memory is serious. Because remember, he's saying this is from when he was 5. I did refresh. I'm on my phone, though. My daughter had a few imaginary friends when her brother was born. Was a little scary, as the names were she and Don. Not sure those names came from. She was 2. Is Blue Kim the only one that knows? That's the only person left that we know of that knows. Okay, y'all. I've been here 1 hour. It's 12:07 my time. I'm gonna stay on here for another 15 minutes, barring like a $2,000 super chat. That's what it's gonna be. And so get in all your questions that you got, comments in the next 15, and then I'm going to bed. But Jared's out, y'all. Jared is out. That means the twist is basically over for that. It was a fun twist, I'll be honest with you guys. Not all the time, because the last couple weeks were boring, but the first few weeks were very exciting because of the twist, especially when Izzy was in there. So when Izzy got out, she told Julie that she thinks that Jared and Sari are soon to follow. Let's see if Jared and Izzy speak. Because since Jared did not make it to jury. Oh, by the way, I'm going to repost my video of Hannah that said she expects Jared to be out before the jury. Because he talks a lot. Y'all saw that. Some of y'all saw that. I interviewed Hannah. For anybody who is new to this channel, give me 1 second. I'm actually about to drop the link to that Hannah interview for y'all to see. Bookmark it, save it. I interviewed Hannah and I interviewed Turner within a short span of time of each other. Hannah is awesome, by the way. I've met her a couple of times. I asked her if she would do the interview with me, and we got it done like a week later. Okay, left and came back in, 42 likes. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can pin that video because my mods have told me they can't do that. So anyone who has not seen my interview with Hannah, please click that link and give it a look. My imaginary friend was literally named It. How do y'all remember all the names of y'all imaginary friends? That's my question. The twist is over, but the damage done is still stuck. $2,000 super chat. If that happened, Ed, I would be on here until the morning. And then I would take the day off tomorrow because $2,000 would be more than I get paid in a work day. So therefore, I'd have no reason to work. I'd be sick tomorrow. I'm excited to see what Sari would do without being handicapped by Jared Izzy moves. I only have 1,050 in my bank account. I can't afford it. That's 1,049 more than me. Maybe in your Mimi interview, you can make her say the math is mathing. How did I get into BB? So since you don't know, since not everybody knows, the ones that are new on this channel, I am a lifetime challenge fan. I've been watching the challenge from day one. A few years ago, all these Big Brother players started joining the challenge. And then at first I was like, okay, it's just a few of them. What really got me was there was this season with Bailey and Casey on the season. And Bailey and Casey were fighting on the challenge season. So Bailey was like, I don't know why Casey is doing this to me over here on the challenge, because on Big Brother, we were flirting and cuddling, and she made it sound like they had a thing on Big Brother. So I was like, and then they just showed a little short clip. So I'm like, I'm upset that I'm watching the challenge and they're giving a backstory of something that happened that wasn't on the challenge. So I don't get it. I don't understand the context. So I said, okay, I'm going to cave in. It was a perfect storm of things. The pandemic started. I'm home all the time. So I'm like, let me give a season of Big Brother a try. I asked somebody what season of Big Brother they would recommend me to start on. Season 16, they told me. I loved season 16, and I just kind of continued from there. I feel Blue told Matt and Jared, and also I started loving Big Brother when I started watching the feeds, not when I started watching the episodes. That's another note. Jared would also call Sari mom in front of Matt because he thought he couldn't hear it. But see how much Matt actually knew when we saw the episode? Like, Matt is more observant than everyone thinks. I remember the imaginary friend. I wanted to ask y'all, what do y'all think of when Corey was talking and holding up his hand like this? Because I know early on, I remember Sari holding her hand up because she was like, people can read lips. Do you think that Corey was trying to block what he was saying from Matt? Y'all think that's why he was doing that? If you were going to get into the challenge, this season would be a good season to get into, the Challenge USA, because they have a lot of Big Brother players on it. They had Tyler, they had Alyssa, they had Monty, they had a lot of Big Brother players. Fessy, Josh, there's a few more that I can't think of right now. The challenge is fun, but there's so many versions now, it's overloaded. I enjoyed the challenge episode tonight better than the Big Brother episode, to be honest. I loved the challenge episode tonight. Fire, as Turner would say, fire. Interesting. My daughter had a really good imagination. It was fun watching her play. Can you recommend a must-watch season? Yes, it is this season. Matt reads lips. Yes, absolutely. That's what I think. He might have been getting ready to pick his nose. Corey was trying to block Matt. Oh, you think so? He probably was. I don't remember numbers as there were so many for the OG, but would suggest Challenge USA for sure. It's only Josh and Fessy. Well, at this point, yeah. wow, they really knocked off all those Big Brother players because that was the biggest group. I feel like Tyler has been in the challenge 3 seasons already. He's also in the promo pictures. All the Big Brother players are gone except Josh and Fess. Well, way to spoil it for all the people who haven't seen it. And I think Corey wasn't trying to block Matt. He already told Matt Jack what he was going to do with Felicia. I never watched the challenge, but I talk about it a lot. Okay. It was so sad last year watching The Amazing Race. People get eliminated from the challenge. Not for me because I don't watch Amazing Race. I watched it and Corey was playing with his face. He was probably picking his nose and eating it. He was having lunch. Michaela is kicking butt this season on the challenge. Love her. I love her for the controversy, but I don't love her for the fact that she was gunning for my guy, Wes. Shout out to Wes. Wes has 2 interviews on my channel. I'm honestly still pissed off about what Josh did to Wes, as am I. What season of the challenge? This season? Yes. Corey eating a boogie is a spot on the bingo card. Is it really? I must not have taken a good look at it. Yeah, if anyone of y'all is Big Brother fans, the Challenge USA 1 or 2 is a good season for you to start on. Tammy, you made me laugh loudly. I'm trying to be quiet. Yeah, they had Tiffany on this season of the challenge as well as Alyssa. I think that was it from that season. The Challenge USA 1, it had Xavier, it had Azza, it had Kyland, Alyssa, and Derek X. So it had 5 people, I think. Xavier, Kyland, Derek X, Alyssa, and Azza. Yep. Hannah was an extra. I mean, Hannah and Turner were alternates for this season of Challenge USA 2, but they didn't get selected. Friends is a strong word, but I get to meet a lot of them. And they wouldn't disagree with me saying that. Friends is a strong word. I would say that I have probably made a few friends from all those people that I met, but the rest of them, I would call them friendly acquaintances. But I appreciate that too still. Like I can meet them and they say, hey, Mark, we can sit there and we can talk for half an hour. It's pretty cool. And I've met all those people in the last year because I had never met anyone prior to last year from any of the shows. The first person that I ever met and spoke to, let me see. Derek. Oh, was it Derek? It was either Derek or Nehemiah, one of them. Either Derek or Nehemiah from the challenge was one of the first people that I spoke to. But they were all at one event. Derek, Nehemiah, Johnny Bananas, who was surprisingly nice. I can't remember everyone who was there, but Johnny Bananas and Mark Long were the 2 that I had spoken to the most that night. And the first thing that I told Johnny was that I'm a lifetime West fan. And he was like, I'm effing sorry, man. You made the wrong choice. Funny. Paramount Plus has the seasons. Imagine that being the spot. And the funny thing is, especially these challenge people, but some of the Big Brother people too, they always ask me, hey, do you want to go on the show? In my 20s, yeah. I was interested in going on reality TV, but now, about to be 36, 40 is around the corner. I'm definitely not really interested anymore. I swear I would love to get on Big Brother for like 1 week and get voted out. And then all of a sudden I can just talk about the show all day on my social media pages. And it just blows up my profile. And I'm like, yeah, I was that guy who was there on week 1. Jared is home. Jared is going home. Yeah, I'm pretty tired myself. I know that I went past the 15 minutes that I said. Actually, no, I'm about 13 minutes, but I'm not going to cut this off before I've read every comment. Big D is the same energy in person. Big D is the same energy in person. Big D wants to be on the challenge too, badly. They have not been casting him because nowadays the challenge is mostly about getting people who are really athletic. If you've seen the trend, not to discount him because he's been posting his gym videos and he's lost a good amount of weight. Sorry for the people who didn't watch the Challenge USA tonight. I'm not the type who spoils it. I apologize. I don't mention it anymore because people killed me for talking about the shows when I got on my lives. So I don't do it until at least the day after. The only thing that I do is I do cover the Big Brother after the show ends, but I don't put the winner in the title. If people do it in the comments, look at the comments at your own risk, but you're not going to say that I spoiled it for you. Oh, yeah. What did he say? I'm still rich and y'all broke or something like that. Respect and love. I don't seem to have a good connection tonight. See y'all later. If I missed that one, I apologize. See you later, Georgian. Oh, yeah, exactly. Because I remember I asked John Brennan, if any of y'all remember John Brennan from The Real World, California. And I asked him about the impacts of social media because he did The Real World, California, which was season 2 of The Real World. And then he came back and did The Real World Homecoming, which it was epic. I wish they were still doing that. That was very epic. And he said back in the day, there was, you go on the show and people might recognize you once in a while, but you just go back and live your life after the show is done. Now that's not possible. Yeah, I'll still be going to bed soon. Later, Edward, thanks for hopping on. If I ever got on Big BB, I would need to make jury. That vacation would be nice. I want to live in the Big Brother jury house, but only if I was by myself. First entry. Hard to believe he is the son of a famous athlete. See you, Edward. Bye, Jordan. I didn't see you leave earlier. Okay, y'all. I got to the end of the comments. I appreciate y'all for hopping on. It's late. I'm going to bed. Thank y'all. Thank you to the new people who just joined. Appreciate you for joining, and I hope you come back often. Welcome to the Mindful Reality family. All right. I'm on here live every single day of the Big Brother season. I'm going to be on. I aim to be on all 100 days of the Big Brother season. I have to bounce. Happy birthday, Mark, if I don't see you Monday. Peace and love. Thank you, Harmony. I'll hop on here on Monday because I am not letting my streak go of being on here every day of the Big Brother season. But I will say, most likely for Monday, I'll probably be on in the morning and not in the evening. I might hop on in the morning. I'm not working. I already put in my time. I refuse to touch work. Charmed Life tells the haters to touch grass, and I refuse to touch work during my birthday. Not working on my birthday. I would have to like my job to work on my birthday. And if you're watching this, you already know what the case is. I don't care. Good night. Good night. Nighty night. Okay. And for those who have not seen that Hannah interview, please watch the Hannah interview. I'm going to check if the numbers have gone up.
What sense does that make? The math is not mathing.
Really be doing that? I'm just making a joke.
It's like, this is all way too much. It's so stupid. Okay, well, guess what? If I win, somebody ain't Diddy bopping.
Right. Okay.
I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
If I win, one of them won't be Diddy bopping.
Mm-hmm.
These are just so funny that I just play them randomly out of context. When somebody gives me a context to put those on for, I'm like, yes, somebody gave me context to actually drop one of these. But if you guys say nothing that relates to anything of these memes that I have, I'm still gonna play these at some point in time.
I'm just like, these people are, I don't know if they're sane or if I'm sane. Like, I could be the crazy one.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be me at work in the morning tomorrow. I don't know if they're sane or I'm sane. Maybe I'm the crazy one. And on that note, I'm going to diddy bop on out of here. Talk to y'all later and have an amazing night.
So you literally were one of my very first followers. And then when you followed me and I, followed back, I was like, this dude is cool. Like,
if they say talk to your manager, you just say, you know what, talk to the hand. You don't need to be on my podcast. But yeah, dude. Yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you. I always get a kick out of talking with you on Patreon. You have a really good, view on everything.
That wasn't planned.
You know what?
Thank
but
you.
I like this Canadian.
Well,
I like this one.
well,